यार पता नहीं, स्टार्ट तो हुआ नहीं अभी तक। होगी ना, 5-6 मिनट के बाद मैम भी ज्वाइन हो जाएगी।
Good morning, students.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yesterday, we had seen diseases about the respiratory system. No? Yeah. So, in your respiratory system, some diseases are given. So, we had seen pneumonia and sinusitis yesterday. Okay. So, 3-4 diseases are remain. So, that I will complete first, and I will complete the gastrointestinal diseases, and after that I will teach you respiratory system and the gastrointestinal system. Okay. So the most common disease in the respiratory system, that is the tuberculosis, which we commonly called as a TB. So it is infectious disease of lung is caused by Mycobacterium tuberculosis, and this Mycobacterium tuberculosis, they can spread by droplet infection. Okay, so it's a airborne disease. The person who is suffering from the tuberculosis, if that person will cough or sneezes or spits, or when that person will laugh or talk, at that time these Mycobacterium tuberculosis, they will enter into the air, and if such type of air will be inhaled by the healthy person, so that time the person will suffer from TB. So it's a, we can say that it is a contagious disease, but it is not easily catched by direct contact. It will not easily be catched. Okay, so the person who is living with the patient suffering from the TB, so he may have this TB after 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, so what will be the symptoms of this TB? The most important symptom, that is the cough. Cough with mucus, or it may contain blood. So we can say bloody cough. Then chill will be there, and the baby. The first one will be fatigue. Fever will be there. There will be loss of appetite, and because of it, their loss of weight will be there. Night sweating रहती है. तो TB जनरली जो है लंग्स को अफेक्ट करता है, लेकिन अदर जो बॉडी पार्ट्स है उसका भी TB होता है. ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है कि सिर्फ हमको लंग्स का ही TB होगा, बोन्स का भी TB होता है. ठीक है, तो TB which will infect the bones, that leads to spinal pain and the joint disruption. तो जो भी बोन्स में इन्फेक्शन होता है तो वहां पर पेन रहेगा, and there will be joint destruction. तो कई बार हमें जो है ब्रेन का भी TB देखने के लिए मिलेगा, which will lead to meningitis. So meninges the coverings of the brain and spinal cord. तो ये जो है इनका इन्फ्लामेशन होता है और meningitis के symptoms हमको देखने के लिए मिलते हैं. And this TB may infect liver and kidney. So because of it, if they are affecting the kidney and the liver, so there will be impaired functioning of these organs, which will lead to blood in the urine. This TB most of the times can affect the heart. So that time the heart will not be able to pump properly. Because of this, cardiac tamponade will be formed. Means जो condition form होगी उसको cardiac tamponade कहा जाता है, which will be very fatal, जानलेवा हो सकती है. So how can we will diagnose it? So to check the TB, most of the time doctor used to listen the lungs and see is there any swelling in the lymph node, so that will check out. Okay, again by asking some symptoms, by taking the medical history, whether that person is exposed to any TB patient or person. तो इस तरह से जो है इंक्वायरी की जाएगी. Most common diagnostic test is the tuberculin test. So in this tuberculin test, what will they do? So they will inject. One injection is given here, okay, just below the elbow, and they will see whether the PPD means the elevation is formed or not. ये forearm पे जो है जो इंजेक्शन दिया जाता है इसको मोंटाक्स टेस्ट भी कहा जाता है या ट्यूबरकुलिन टेस्ट कहा जाता है. इसमें एलिवेशंस जो आएगा तो दैट इज मेजर विद द हेल्प ऑफ स्केल. स्केल से मेजर किया जाता है. तो इफ द एलिवेशन विल बी मोर, definitely this severity will be more. तो red patch या swelling जो है तो we can see here and we can observe it after 48 hours. जो 48 hours यानी 2 दिन के बाद में जो है तो उसका हम मेजरमेंट लेते हैं. ठीक है. तो अदर देन दिस वी कैन टेक ब्लड टेस्ट, ESR किया जाता है. देन चेस्ट एक्सरे, स्पूटम कल्चरिंग किया जाता है. तो ये सारे जो टेस्ट है ये हम ट्यूबरकुलोसिस के लिए करेंगे. मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग हियर इज द प्रिवेंशन. तो अवॉइड द पीपल बाय नॉट गोइंग close to that people, or don't sleep with that people who is suffering from TB. So that will minimize the risk definitely. Then wear a mask covering the mouth and ventilate that room where the person is. Means if we are living with the person who is suffering from this, ventilation is important. Then we can see some complications. So complications if we may have a TB of brain. अगर brain का TB है तो that time हमने meningitis बताया था. तो we can see severity of meningitis. Then spinal pain will be there if the person is having bone TB, or joints damage may be there, kidney damage will be there, liver damage may occur, and heart disorders will be there if the person is suffering from heart pain. Okay. So which treatment we should give? So as it is a bacterial infection, it is caused by Mycobacterium tuberculum. So definitely we will give antibiotics here. Then overall health is maintained. Here we give some drugs or to resist that person. So whether that TB is active or latent. Latent or active means sometimes we may have so many symptoms, and sometimes we may not having so many symptoms, but still we have a TB. That is the latent state of the TB. Okay. So here near about we give the antibiotics 6 months. So TB vaccination is again important, which we had already taken when we were 1 month. From birth of the baby up to the 1 month, we can take BCG. So that BCG, it is the vaccine which is given against this TB. Do you understood about the tuberculosis? Yes. Do you understood or not? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Now the next allergic condition. Yesterday I had told you about the allergic rhinitis. So one again condition which we can see, which is not a contaminated, it's not an infectious disease, but person who is having that respiratory disorder, he may get fatal also during that stage. So that disease is the asthma. So it is a chronic disease in which what will happen? So airways in the lungs will get blocked. So airways means bronchial tubes जो है, the bronchial tubes which are allowing air into the lungs, that will get blocked. Okay. So So in asthma, inflammation we can see. So this inflammation means if the swelling is more and muscles which are present there, they are tightly, very tight. So definitely we may get some symptoms. So here, which is required, so that will not allowed to enter into the lungs. As it will not allowed to enter into the lungs, we may get some symptoms like coughing, wheezing sound is there. Wheezing, जैसे सीटी बजती है ना, तो like that wheezing sound is there. Shortness of breath is there. The chest tightening is there. कि पेशेंट को लगता है कि मेरी चेस्ट जो है तो कोई जकड़ रही है, ऐसे जो है तो उसको फील होता है. उसके बाद में most healthy people can develop this asthma symptoms when they do their exercises. जब वो एक्सरसाइज करते हैं उसी समय में उनको जो है तो वो asthmatic symptoms आते हैं. तो if such condition is there, then it is called as exercise induced bronchoconstriction or exercise induced asthma कहा जाता है उसको. Most of the people they have asthma with some allergy, so then it is called as allergic asthma. Some patient may have occupational asthma. So occupational asthma means so the person who is working in any means if that person is working in the factories and then there may be fumes or gases or dust and which will definitely get inhaled, and that time that person may have a asthma. So such type of asthma is called as occupational asthma. So we may have a childhood asthma also. कुछ बच्चे जो है up to 12 years they may have asthma which will then subside when that child will start to grow. Most of the child may have asthma up to 5 years only. 5 साल तक रहता है और फिर बाद में जो है तो वो subside हो जाता है. तो such type of asthma is called as childhood asthma. Okay, so how we can diagnose this? So if the allergic condition is there, for that we do some allergic test. We will take a proper history of that patient and then we will go for the allergy test. So here one test, that is spirometry, is done. So here in this spirometry, what we will do, we will take a deep breath and blow into the sensor. तो हम वो सेंसर दिया होता है उसमें ब्लो करते हैं to measure the amount of air from the lungs which can hold and speed up the air which you inhale or exhale. So many people with asthma, most of them have allergy. So definitely we have to know if, which allergen is affecting us, and for that we must go on allergy test. Then which treatment we should give? So actually there is no treatment for the asthma. तो मैं बता रही हूँ कि there is no treatment, no cure for the asthma, but we can control the symptoms with the treatment which we give. So the most important thing is if here whatever condition which will affect that asthma, so that we have to remove first. That situation we have to be prevented. Then we will take some steroids, corticosteroids are given for the patient to inhale so that the severity will get reduced. Then beside this, we can do some long-acting beta-gostids. sorry, beta agonist जो है, so that is given to the patient who is suffering from asthma. Okay. The next disease is the bronchitis. Bronchitis, तो IBIS ये जो word है, ये जहाँ भी आता है, so that is the inflammation. In inflammation, we can see 5 symptoms, which are there. The first is swelling, then redness, then pain, then warmth, and if we touch that particular part, so that part is very painful, which is so here these symptoms, if we will see, that symptoms are of inflammation. So bronchitis means the inflammation of bronchi. So when bronchial tubes which carry air to the lungs, they get infected, they will become swollen, and definitely that time the person may have a cough with a lot of mucus. Such condition is called as bronchitis. So there are 2 types of bronchitis. One is acute bronchitis and second is chronic bronchitis. Acute bronchitis means the symptoms, they will last only for a few weeks, and they will definitely not so much problematic. So they are most common. And chronic bronchitis, it is the serious form of bronchitis. So we may have a past history of it, and it will lead to obstruction in the pulmonary tract. Pulmonary disorders जो है वो भी हो सकते हैं हम लोगों को इस समय में. ठीक है. So what are the causes of bronchitis? The causes, most common cause is the viruses. जब भी हमको cold, cough, flu ये होता है, तो adenovirus, rhinovirus, then influenza virus, coronavirus, they can cause bronchitis. If any of these things they have in bigger number, so definitely the chances will be more about the infection or about this bronchitis. Okay? So if your immune system is very weak, so definitely the chances of bronchitis will be more. Mostly we see this bronchitis in the children as well as in the older persons. So if the person is smoking or the person is living with the smoker, so that time also the chances will be more about this bronchitis. Or you are living with the polluted area, or you are traveling there is a lot of pollution, so definitely we will suffer from bronchitis. So what will be the symptoms? The most common symptom is the coolness in the chest. Chest congestion will be there, and cough with the mucus, and continuously that person will clear the like this. So that person will continuously clear the throat, and here the expectoration may be green color, maybe yellow color, maybe white. Shortness of breath will be there. Again here we can see the wheezing sound or whistling sound is there. I had already told you सीटी बजने वाली, सीटी जैसे बजती है वैसे साउंड सुनाई आता है. Body ache will be there, chill will be there. Here there will be fever, but it will be low grade fever. The nose will be snuffed, stuffy nose will be there, and running nose will be there. Sore throat will be there. Continuous pain will be there in the throat. So how can we will diagnose? We will check the oxygen level in the blood. Then we will undergo for the lung function test. X-ray test will be there, and we do some blood test for the diagnosis of it. Then how can we will prevent it? Avoid cigarette smoking, take flu vaccines, wash our hands oftenly, wear the mask when you are around the persons who is affected with the lungs, or if there is fainting or fumes are there, so that time we should wear the mask. So as I had already told you, in this corona, they had taught us when and where we have to wear the mask. Now, what about the treatment? So most of the time, there will be no need of to take any treatment, but sometimes antibiotics are given, inhalers we can use. Again, we should drink a lot of water. We should take rest properly. If we have a pain, then we should take a painkiller, and if we have a cough, we should take cough expectorants. Okay, so this is about the bronchitis. Do you understood this one? Do you understood these diseases or not? Please give me response whether you are understood or not. Anybody? Okay, now here we had seen about the diseases of respiratory system. In the same module, the diseases of gastrointestinal tracts are given. So the diseases of gastrointestinal tracts, they are dental caries, then vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, hyperacidity, and diabetes is given. But diabetes, it is the disease of actually endocrine system. Okay, so I will take it later on. I'm going to take it. Dental caries, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, and hyperacidity there first. So all of you know about the dental caries. Dental caries means there will be breakdown of teeth due to acid, which is made by bacteria. These bacteria, they are present normally in our mouth, but when they will get food, so they will grow fast, and due to which the dental caries occur. So cavities may be of different colors. Cavities we can see here, maybe yellow color, maybe brown color, or the black color. The cause of caries is mainly acid, which are secreted by the bacteria, and they will dissolve the hard tissues which are present in this teeth. So acid, it is produced by bacteria, then breakdown of food debris or the sugar on the tooth surface takes place. So what will be the symptoms of dental caries? The symptoms of dental caries will be pain, tooth loss may be there, or difficulty in the eating will be there. How can we prevent it? So we can prevent it by taking low sugar diet, toothbrushing 2 times a day. Then fluorides we can use to clean our teeth. Then what will be the complications if we have a dental caries? So the complications may be inflammations. You all aware about the toothache, है ना? टूथेक से हम अवेयर है कि जिस समय में टूथेक होता है तो इन्फ्लामेशन होता है, पूरा फूल जाता है, तो दैट इन्फ्लामेशन विल बी देयर, और टच नहीं करने देता, जिसको मैंने कहा था कि टेंडरनेस, थोड़ा सा भी टच करेंगे तो पेन होता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज टेंडरनेस, एंड दिस टेंडरनेस इट इज वन ऑफ द सिम्पटम ऑफ इन्फ्लामेशन. तो इन्फ्लामेशन हो जाएगा, टूथ लॉस होगा, इन्फेक्शन हो सकता है, अब्सेस फॉर्मेशन. तो समटाइम्स अब्सेस मींस ऐसा बस भरा हुआ जो थोड़ा होता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज अपसेस। तो ये अपसेस जो है तो इतना ज्यादा हो सकता है कि इट में मेक अ होल, वो होल भी बना सकता है अपने चिप पर या अपने जॉज। ठीक है, तो विच ट्रीटमेंट वी शुड गिव फॉर दिस डेंटल कैरीज? तो फर्स्ट फिलिंग। फिलिंग जो है तो ये मोस्ट कॉमन फॉर्म है कि वो क्या करेंगे, जो भी कैविटी है उसको फिल करते हैं। देन क्राउन। क्राउन जो है तो ये अनदर ऑप्शन होता है जब लार्ज प्रोपोर्शन में टूथ डिस्ट्रॉय होता है। देन रूट कैनाल किया जाता है, तो जो डैमेज पार्ट जो होता है that will get removed, and the dead nerves which are present there that will also remove, and fill that particular area, that is called as root canal. This root canal is again most common treatment part. Then extraction, अगर बहुत ही ज्यादा डैमेज हुआ है तो टूथ में गेट रिमूव आउट, उसको जो है एक्सट्रैक्ट किया जाता है। So these are the treatment part about the dental caries. Okay. The next disease which is given, that is the vomiting. Vomiting actually ये जो है तो ये involuntary reflex action. It is the forceful involuntary reflex action है, so in which emptying of stomach takes place to the mouth. Generally यहाँ जो है तो we may not have a vomiting because the food from mouth it will enter into the esophagus, and from esophagus it will enter into the stomach. So when it will enter into the stomach, the sphincters are there, muscular sphincters होते हैं which will close like this. तो अगर वो close हो जाते तो definitely that food will not come out, वो food ऊपर नहीं आएगा। लेकिन कई बार कैसा होता है कि कुछ सिचुएशन की वजह से जो है तो वोमिटिंग होता है। अब यहाँ पर जो है कुछ लोगों को if they are traveling, so that time they may have a vomiting which is called as motion sickness. कुछ लोगों को जो है तो समुद्र की लहरें जो है उसको देखने के बाद में बहुत ज्यादा वॉमिटिंग होता है, which is called as sea sickness कहा जाता है उसको। और it is the sign of pregnancy, early pregnancy के वक्त भी होता है, और sometimes it may be medicinal induced, कुछ मेडिसिन लेने से भी वॉमिटिंग होती है, या बहुत ज्यादा if we have a pain or we are having in a emotional condition, stress में है, और if we get suffer from some infection about this gastrointestinal tract, और यहाँ पर जो है तो फूड पॉइजनिंग अगर होता है, if overeating is there or gallbladder diseases are there, gallbladder का डिसीज होता है, लिथेसिस नाम का जो है तो गॉलब्लैडर स्टोन होता है, पोलीलिथियासिस है, या फिर जो है तो लिवर इन्फेक्शंस अगर होता है, ब्रेन में इंजरी होती है, ब्रेन ट्यूमर है, अल्सर्स, if ulcers are there in the gastrointestinal tract, or the person is having cancer, about this gastrointestinal tract again, so that time they may have a vomit, उनको vomiting हो सकता है। तो डायग्नोसिस की तो जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ती है ना, if the food comes out from the stomach, so definitely it is vomiting. So which treatment we should give? Is this disease? तो no, it is not a disease, it is a condition. ये कंडीशन है, ठीक है। तो यहाँ जो है which treatment we will give? So we will drinking larger amount of clear liquid, avoiding solid food until this vomiting will not get subside. ORS solution जो है तो oral rehydration solution we give. If the lady is pregnant, so that time we will tell her before leaving the bed, she should take something. तो वो अगर कुछ खाती है तो डेफिनेटली उसको वॉमिटिंग नहीं होगी, ठीक है। तो इस तरह से, और वी कैन गिव इंट्रावेनस फ्लूइड, आईवी फ्लूइड जो है वो दिया जाएगा, which will control the vomit. The next disease, which is again common disease.
एक्सक्यूज मी मैम।
Yes.
मैम जैसे बहुत से लोगों को ये प्रॉब्लम होती है ना कि ट्रैवलिंग करने के बाद भी वोमिटिंग होती है, इसका क्या रीजन होता है?
That is the motion sickness. उसको motion sickness कहा जाता है। जब जैसे हवा ज्यादा चलती है और हम लोग जैसे आगे बढ़ने लगते हैं, तो उससे उनमें जो है न्यूरोसाइकोलॉजिकल प्रॉब्लम है ये, और इससे रिफ्लेक्स एक्शन पर जो है तो द पर्सन में हैव वॉमिटिंग। तो मोशन की सिकनेस इट इज अ ट्रीटेबल डिसीज, ये ट्रीटेबल डिसीज है। अच्छा खासा जो है तो पेशेंट को रिलीफ मिलता है, परमानेंटली रिलीफ भी मिलता है। इफ यू टेक होम्योपैथी मेडिसिन तो दैट विल बी बेटर फॉर यू, ओके। नाउ द नेक्स्ट वन इज द डायरिया। तो डायरिया, it is again most common health complaint in India due to poor hygienation. Poverty is there, and because of it, most of the persons they die due to this diarrhea. So this diarrhea may be mild form or it may be severe form. Just now I had told you near about 70,000 people per year they die due to this diarrhea. अब देखो 70,000 लोग मर जाते हैं। अब कोरोना जो चल रहा है तो कोरोना में भी उतने लोग नहीं मरे जितने ये डायरिया से मरते, लेकिन अभी लोग घर में बैठे हैं। That means they are maintaining hygiene. It's a hygienic problem actually. कि हम लोग जो है तो कहीं भी कुछ भी खा रहे हैं और हाइजीन मेंटेन नहीं करते तो डेफिनेटली द पर्सन विल सफर फ्रॉम डायरिया। तो डायरिया में क्या होगा? The person may have a loose watery stool. So some people they will pass stool. So sometimes the frequency will be so severe that the person will not be control it. उसको जो है तो वो कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकता। तो यहाँ पर जो है this diarrhea may be caused due to bacteria, viruses, or some parasites. So here in inflammatory bowel disease, जिसमें ulcerative colitis एक डिसीज होता है या फिर कॉन्स डिसीज करके एक डिसीज होता है, तो इसमें हमें क्रोनिक डायरिया रहेगा, यानी हमेशा वो पर्सन को डायरिया होते ही रहेगा, ठीक है। तो इसके लिए जो है हमें क्या करना चाहिए? तो एंटी डायरल मेडिसिन जो है तो दैट वी कैन टेक। तो यहाँ पर जिंक सप्लीमेंट्स जो है तो दैट विल बी अगेन इफेक्टिव फॉर द चिल्ड्रन हु आर गेटिंग सफर कंटिन्यूअसली। जिनको वर्म्स रहते हैं तो उनमें भी डायरिया जो है तो बहुत ज्यादा होता है, ठीक है। मे बी सम न्यूट्रिशनल और प्रोबायोटिक जो है तो दे विल आल्सो प्रिवेंट डायरिया। तो लैक्टोबैसिलाई के ये जो है हम देते हैं ताकि प्रोबायोटिक के तौर पर जो है तो लैक्टोबैसिलाई दिए जाते हैं कि वो प्रिवेंट कर सके इस डायरिया को। इन्फ्लामेटरी जब बॉवेल डिसीज होता है तो एब्डोमेन में सीवियर क्रैम्प्स आते हैं और देन इट विल कंटिन्यू विद द डायरिया अल्टरनेट विद कॉन्स्टिपेशन, यानी उसको डायरिया होगा फिर 2-3 दिन कॉन्स्टिपेशन रहेगा, अगेन डायरिया होगा, तो लाइक दैट it may be alternate or both will takes place simultaneously. So which treatment we should give? So in the acute diarrhea there is no need to take any treatment, only we can control on the diet. Then if the chronic diarrhea will be there, that time we will undergo for a diagnosis, and then we will treat the disease. Okay, so main oral rehydration solution will be given. If still it will not get control, then IV fluid should be given. Okay, antibiotics may be given if the bacterial infection will be there. So for that we have to undergo stool examination. इसके लिए stool examination करना पड़ेगा. So in stool examination we will know whether the person is suffering from viruses or bacteria, or the person may have any worm infestation. So definitely we have to undergo for stool examination first to know the proper cause of it, and then we will undergo the treatment. Okay, this is all about the diarrhea. Now the next one is given, that is the constipation. Constipation. It is the condition of digestive system where the person will have either hard feces or there will be difficulty to expel the fecal matter. अगर वो expel नहीं कर पाता है fecal matter को, और the fecal matter is very hard to pass, then that condition is called as constipation. Most of the time, because of absorption of so much water from the large intestine, the person may have the constipation. So why large amount of water get absorbed in the large intestine? So when we are eating oily substances, जब हम oily चीजें खाते हैं, तो oil it will help the large intestine to absorb water mostly. So in a large amount, definitely, as the large amount of water get absorbed from the fecal matter, the person may have a constipation, and due to this constipation, hemorrhoids, जिसको हम piles, बवासीर कहते हैं, वो भी हमको हो सकता है. ठीक है? तो constipation generally occur if you are not drinking lot of water. ठीक है? Or sometimes there will be your body, if the large intestine will absorb larger amount of water, or there may be physical inactivity will be there, the person will continuously sitting on one place due to maybe some medicines, or as per the age, as the age goes on, so elasticity will get reduced, and because of it the person may have a constipation. या कोई laxatives लेते हैं, यानी लैट्रिन साफ नहीं होती, इसके लिए जो है तो वो laxatives ले रहे हैं, तो डेफिनेटली उनको इस तरह से constipation होगा. ठीक है? आपकी लाइफस्टाइल कैसी है, that will also depend here. So what will be the main symptoms? So definitely while passing stool, the person has to strain very much. Then here sometimes stomachache will be there, cramps will be there in the stomach, or something bloated we can feel in the stomach, भरा भरा सा, फुला फुला सा जो बोलते हैं, like that, or nausea will be there, or the appetite will be lost. Definitely if you are stomach, तो ऐसा कहा जाता है कि stomach is the mirror of mind. अगर आपका पेट साफ है तो आपकी हेल्थ अच्छी है, अगर आपका पेट साफ नहीं है तो it will affect your mental as well as physical health. तो यहाँ पर जो है your appetite will be decreased, and there will be inability to concentrate on in work. So which treatment we should give here? To majority of the persons, they will resolve itself without taking any treatment. In some cases, if we do exercises, we will eat fibrous food. Then if we will drink a lot of water, so definitely we can remove such type of, or we can prevent from the constipation. Laxatives sometimes we can give for the constipation. ठीक है, तो natural remedies अगर आपको पूछें तो which natural remedies you will give? So fibrous food we will increase. We will drink a lot of water. We will avoid tea and coffee. We will do regular exercise. We will visit the bathroom without forcing us to. Then we will avoid to hold the stool. कुछ लोग ऐसे होते हैं कि उनको अर्जिंग होता है but still they don't visit the toilet, है ना? और elevate your feet. सोने से पहले जो है तो अगर हम अपने feet elevate करते हैं तो definitely we can prevent this constipation. तो यहाँ पर complications जो आते हैं मैंने तो पहले भी बताया आप लोगों को कि we may get suffer from hemorrhoids जिसको बवासीर या पाइल्स कहा जाता है या रेक्टल ब्लीडिंग होगा, रेक्टम में से ब्लीडिंग होता है या एनल फिशर्स होते हैं, तो दैट इज ऑलवेज वेरी पेनफुल एंड वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू हैंडल. To avoid all these things we should take fibrous food or we should drink a lot of water, okay, and we should avoid oily food, oily, spicy. If that food we will avoid, so definitely we will avoid that constipation. The last diseases remain here, that is the hyperacidity. Most of the persons in our surrounding, they are having this problem, that is the hyperacidity, which is called as acid dyspepsia, and it is most common problem among us. So hyperacidity, it is a medical condition in which the stomach will secrete lot of acid. Which acid is present in the stomach? That is the hydrochloric acid. So this hydrochloric acid secretion will be increased. It will lead to hyperacidity. So what are the causes of it? So the first cause is medications. Some anti-inflammatory drugs, when we take for a longer time, it will develop hyperacidity. Alcohol, drinking alcohol, it will damage the liver, but it will also increases hyperacidity. Smoking, it is again one of the example or one of the cause for the hyperacidity. Then eating habits. If our eating habits is not proper, means if we are eating spicy, oily, and the fried foods daily, it will cause acidity. If we are in a stress condition will increase the acidity. Then pregnancy, obesity, as per age. If the fast, we are very hungry and we are not getting food, or if we are doing fasting, जिसको आप लोग उपवास करना करेंगे, तो ये जो है उपवास करते हैं हम लोग, और if we are not eating anything that time, so it may lead to hyperacidity. So how can we will control? So actually for hyperacidity, if we do it naturally, so we will get the relief. So don't keep a long gap between the 2 meals. Generally, मैंने देखा है कि जो housewives रहती हैं, the housewife they have this problem. तो वो रात को जो है 9-10 बजे खाना खाते हैं, उसके बाद में मॉर्निंग में जो है तो वो ब्रेकफास्ट नहीं करते और डायरेक्टली सारे काम करने के बाद में अगर वो खाना खा रहे हैं तो उनको 12-1-2 बज जाते हैं. तो इट्स अ वेरी लॉन्ग पीरियड, ये बहुत ज्यादा लॉन्ग पीरियड हो गया 2 मील में, तो इट मे लीड्स टू hyperacidity. And night work, we should avoid the night work. Then we should drink a lot of water. Spicy, oily, fried food, if we will avoid, definitely we will get the result. then we can do at least small regular exercises should be done. We should add green salad in our diet. We should take a warm glass of water after every meal, or take a warm glass of water early in the morning. 1 spoon fresh honey mixed with juice of half lemon in the lukewarm water, so it will again help us. Then if we take milk, warm milk at night before sleeping, so it will again help. Groundnut, if we will avoid the groundnut, definitely we will get the relief. So this is all about the hyperacidity. Antacids तो लेते ही हैं ट्रीटमेंट के लिए, but if we do it naturally, so that means it will be beneficial for us. Do you understood, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
You understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I had completed diseases. Only the system is remained, means structure and function. So from Monday I will take firstly I will take respiratory system, and then I will take a digestive system. Okay. So do you understood? Do you have any queries regarding these topics? Yes. Anybody have any queries? One thing मैं बोलना चाहूंगी कि अपना जो मील का टाइम जो होता है, so that should be fixed. If your meal time is fixed, if your diet is fixed. आज मैंने बहुत पसंदीदा चीज बनाई है और तुम्हें
मैम
ज्यादा
आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है।
अगर हम बोलते हैं कि हमारे जैसे बहुत अगर हमने फेवरेट फूड बनाया और वो फेवरेट फूड जो है तो आज ज्यादा खा लिया और कल जो है तो मेरा शायद मुझे पसंद नहीं आएगा फूड, तो मैं नहीं खाती हूँ। अगर इस तरह से हमारा जो डाइट में फ्लक्चुएशन, इट विल डेफिनेटली अफेक्ट आवर हेल्थ और इससे हाइपर एसिडिटी बढ़ती ही बढ़ती। एंड मॉर्निंग में ब्रेकफास्ट, then lunch, then if you take snacks at 3 to 4 o'clock, and then you are taking your dinner, so definitely the acidity will get prevented. Acidity prevent हो जाएगा. Understood, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any query, or I can leave? If you have any queries, so you ask me now. Okay, so I am leaving.